you check the children. Show a little match sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil, Laird.
And I'm Ian Fuego, yeah.
Here to do a trailer reaction roundup. I'm not sure where I'm going to drop this episode because I don't want to make it one of our regular episodes since we only do 2 a week now that we're, trying to put a ton of effort into and stuff like that. So this is just going to be a bonus horror show episode at some point this week. Maybe I'll put it up Monday before Hail, or maybe I'll put it up Thursday before Friday's episode. I'm not sure. But
Cool.
We are here to react to a bunch of trailers we've been waiting to look at.
Damn easy. We
And,
got some heavy hitters, and I'm all dapper because this is being recorded on Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day, indeed.
Yes, shout out to my
And
mama.
believe it or not,
I love
I'm the
ya.
one sporting the Suns-ish gear.
Yes, Sun's playing Lakers today. But no, my mother, she is scared to death of horror films and doesn't watch them. So,
Same with my lady, the mother of my child. Yeah. But we have a bunch of trailers we want to react to. I think it might be lucky number 13, so we're gonna blast through them relatively quickly since we have so many of them, guys.
Yes,
so,
we must.
but we're gonna start with one that I'm really excited about,
yes.
and that is a Netflix show.
Tell me about it.
Called Sweet Tooth, and people hadn't heard about this, and they didn't realize, I don't think, that it was based on a comic book called Sweet Tooth by a creator called Jeff Lemire, who is an outstanding
I've heard the name before.
writer, and he did the writing and the artwork on it, and
so
he has
Frank Miller did, huh?
such a specific style. Any Jeff Lemire book, is a Jeff Lemire book. Like, he is a very, very specific style that you'd recognize if you were a comic reader, but it's really cool and interesting stuff, and I have the entire series right here. So I've got Sweet Tooth 1 through 6, although they did just release a Sweet Tooth Return series. They're like 4 issues into a 6-issue series, so I will pick up that trade when it comes out.
Yeah, which they typically do when they have these like new TV adaptations, like Lock and Key is about to wrap theirs up, so... Yeah.
So yeah, this is all 6 volumes that are out as of right now in trade format. So I'm excited about it. I have not watched this trailer yet, in spite of having these books.
So then,
I wanted to do a reaction.
So then, being Vertigo, is it a little edgier?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. But
there's some disturbing things, and it obviously is about human-animal hybrids.
I was gonna say, it's like a fawn almost.
Yep, exactly. So let's check it out, Fuego. We're gonna start off with the Sweet Tooth.
And series, not a film, right?
I don't know.
To the best of our
I'm not
knowledge.
sure. I'm not sure. I believe so, though.
Easiest
because it is an ongoing story, so I imagine
yeah,
that's the best way to do it. So here we go.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, 2 minutes. So got something to chew on.
Stories start at the beginning. Ours begins here.
Oh wow, good effects.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute.
No one knew which came first.
Is that?
Looked like the guy playing Superman on Lois and Clark, or the new Lois and Clark
Or
show.
the virus.
Okay.
But that question would become the biggest mystery of our lifetime.
Because the Vertigo imprint is no more, right?
Yes, correct.
This is a story about a very special boy.
Gus.
A boy we come to know as Sweet Tooth.
Well,
His
cute
name's
kid.
Gus.
Cute kid.
His name's Gus, guys. AKA Sweet Tooth.
Oh, the cinematography is beautiful.
It looks gorgeous.
Dude. Yeah.
Oh, executive producers, the Downies. Okay.
Some bad people are still out there.
I'm going to have to do a reread.
High production values, man. I wouldn't expect any less from Netflix, but damn.
Oh. Wait, did they make the guy a black guy? No, okay, that's it. Okay.
You have to be brave.
Oh!
Is that?
That was Will Forte. MacGruber. Yo, dude. All right.
I'm
cool.
very intrigued, and I'm glad it didn't reveal too much.
No, it doesn't
I
even
mean,
say why it's a horror-esque. There are horror aspects to this show.
Yeah,
It's more,
I got much more of a fantasy vibe.
it's more genetic manipulation and the terror that comes. No, it's the badness of men, because as you see, it's post-apocalyptic.
That's what I figured.
So yeah, that's the thing. It is post-apocalyptic. So the very first,
so like gene splicing.
So the very first trade says, a decade ago, the affliction raged like a forest fire, killing billions, and the only children born since are a new breed of human-animal hybrid. Gus is one of these endangered children, a boy with a sweet soul, a sweeter tooth, and the features of a deer. But kids like Gus have a price on their heads. When vicious hunters descend on his isolated forest home, a mysterious and violent man called Jeopard rescues Gus. The hulking drifter promises to lead Gus to the Preserve, a fabled safe haven for hybrid children. As the two cross this dangerous new American frontier, will Jeopard corrupt Sweet Tooth, as the killer has nicknamed him, or will it be Gus's heart that changes Jeopard?
Interesting.
Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
And I love a good post-apocalyptic tale, especially when you have the budget to really do it compellingly. And yes, I do believe you. Yeah, that is Will Forte. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's delved
give me your
into,
thoughts, Fuego. Give me your thoughts on this.
From a stylistic standpoint, this looks right up my alley, and also double down on the beautiful cinematography. I mean, this is it does make me wonder, like is it pretty R-rated in the comics, or it could this
it gets
be,
there.
Okay,
it's Vertigo, so yeah, it gets like when, I mean,
because it just makes me wonder, like
animal children hybrid are hunted by some people.
Yeah, I mean, will they lock and key it where they kind of PG-13
no,
it
I don't
a
think
little
that,
bit?
I don't. I think it would be taking away the bite of the series if they did. All right, cool. Well,
yeah,
I'm glad that you're interested.
I
obviously,
am totally
having
intrigued.
all the comics, I don't know how many ways I could say how interested I am in this series. I'm super excited. I will consume all of it over the course of the first couple of days it comes out. And I think a lot of other people will too. I tell you what I like about this shot. Yeah. Very Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, to a degree. The drone,
over the top of the chaos.
Yeah.
Same with the coolest shot in 30 Days of Night.
True.
We were over the town during the chaos, right?
It's probably
I love shots like this.
Yeah. Oh, same, man. And just the sheer scale to show something like that.
Look at all the. Okay, so we got to look at the babies,
and they look good.
So it looks like there's an alligator baby here on the left.
Or is that fur? I can't quite tell.
I can't tell if it's fur or scale. It looks scaly to me. Yeah. So, and then we have, and then on the right we have a bird. Bird creature. Yeah. Then we've got some more fur in the back.
And so this happens from
it happens after the apocalypse.
So is there like genetic tampering?
I can't remember. Okay. I need to reread the whole series. Yeah. That's the nice thing, though. Again, it's very. Not look at how much words each. It reads super fast. Like you could get through all 6 volumes over the course of 3 hours.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, and
actually
there's
probably 2.
Well, and there's often 2 different approaches in comics. From what I've noticed, is that there's either where you are telling very much with the visuals the story, and then there's other ones that are very dialogue or exposition heavy or whatever. Lots of bubbles.
So Jeff Lemire got a lot of popularity through his independent work. He's done a book called Underwater Welder, and then he did something called the Essex County Trilogy. I have that downstairs as well. It's a 3-volume piece where it's fantastic independent storytelling, black and white. He did the story and the art, and then DC picked him up and was like, what do you have? And Sweet Tooth is what he brought to the table.
Okay, could you back that up so I could see exactly what that? Because I was trying to read what it said on that little poster.
Sure,
I was just curious. If anything, the freeze frame. Okay, a safe place for hybrids. We will provide you
the Preserve. Yeah, see, it says he wants to take him to the Preserve, and that's what I just read.
Okay, yeah, Radio Free. Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
It's cool, man. It's cool. All right,
I'm
cool.
Intrigued,
I'm glad you're intrigued, dude.
I'm very intrigued.
Well, that's the thing. There's nothing else like this on TV right now, right? Human-animal hybrids, that's all new ground right now. So I love the fact that they're exploring it. Dude,
no, and I like the endearing aspect too. Of
how awesome is it that 15 years ago, comic books were like still this thing that people didn't want to touch.
They're for kids.
It was the silly Batman movies and and stuff like that. But God, comic books have such cool. I mean, I Killed Giants a few years back.
Oh, I love that one.
Big independent comic that had a great movie made out of it. I mean, I mean, The Boys.
Just the extent of
Jupiter's
respect.
Legacy.
Yeah, just
comics are just pervasive now.
the extent of respectability.
And that's not even talking about the big DC and Marvel stuff.
Yeah. And just to the extent of the respectability that they have found is really impressive. So, I mean, lots of people even don't realize stuff like there was solid dramatic, like Road to Perdition, for instance. This is a comic book. A lot of people don't realize that some stuff that's been coming out for an extensive period of time is not based on, like a novel
You'd
or
be
whatever
surprised
else.
how much.
Yeah.
So
this
the next
is
one
what
is Love, Death, and Robots
This is
Volume
what I'm
2.
really excited about. Because
Believe it or not, our first trailer reaction for Love, Death, and Robots has like 25,000 views or something. It had a lot of views. So
maybe a little research right now. But,
let's take a look. Let's take a look. So Love, Death, and Robots Volume 2, which we did a review of the first volume. We'll definitely at least do a review roundup, talk about this one. So let's
because
take a look.
there's a lot of heavy hitters on Netflix just this month between this one and I know we're going to get to Castlevania later.
Castlevania, Creepshow, Jurassic World, Camp Cretaceous.
Camp Cretaceous, Invincible just wrapped up.
I finished Dead House Dark. So that's on Shudder, though. But yeah,
I've been wanting to watch this Demon Slayer that everybody's talking about, but still have
I
never
watched the first episode.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but we should cover it. I hear the movie's great, so I've been wanting to go through the series as well.
I'm going through Mortal Kombat at the box office. I'm
going through Final Space, and then I want to watch the third season of DuckTales, which just dropped on Disney Plus. Now that that's done, and then I'll go and watch Demon Slayer.
But for now, Love, Death,
and Robots Volume 2. 3, 2, 1, go!
You okay?
Oh god, so animation is so uncanny now.
And that was the cool thing about this series, though, was I liked how it was such a diverse.
It was very Animatrix-esque, right? Where every story had a different style to it, and I think, love that.
Yeah, and I think the Animatrix is the second best thing that franchise did. So,
Don't you?
the realism here is nuts, though.
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
so dope.
Door opens up out there.
Oh, look at that stop motion-esque
I figure it leads to
Coraline kind of
Yeah,
feel.
and almost like it looks like Leica, kind of.
trapped inside.
Dude, I'm so excited about this. Yeah, bitch.
Why give all this up? Why?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Indeed.
I've
Yeah,
been
that shot's
alive
great.
218 years.
Good lord. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Good lord, that's a lot of time.
And that was another great thing is they had some episodes that were silly, and then, like the one with all the different.
It won awards, huh? I didn't realize.
Oh yes, this series was heavily celebrated, and it's already that was a cool
Gorgeous.
shot too.
Gorgeous, though.
It's already been renewed for a third season from what I
Really?
was reading.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
But this stuff takes time to produce. That's why everybody was like, "Why did it take so long?" Well, I mean, look at the quality of this stuff. This is, dang, yeah, that was a
Hell yeah,
visual
dude.
onslaught right there.
It's just what I wanted.
Oh, gorgeous. Adorable.
Indeed.
I'm super pumped.
Yeah, and
Super pumped.
Volume 3, 2022.
Fuego and I may give more love to anthologies than a lot of people do online. We love good anthologies.
Truly,
and
truly.
Love, Death, and Robots Volume 1 is absolutely an example of a fantastic anthology with a lot of horror elements to it. So this looks like it's more of the same. And, I mean, it looks like it's a crazy, big budget, horrific Black Mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
I can see that.
I dig
Yeah.
on that. I
Yeah,
dig on that.
yeah,
big
and
time.
also, the fact that Black Mirror has been on Netflix now for a little bit, like, yeah, just the quality of some of this animation, but also like the colors here on
Gorgeous.
these like
And that
space
CG,
whale looking like whatever the hell you
the
want to describe
blues
them
and
as.
the
Yeah.
boldness and the lighting and everything.
But also the fact that
Gorgeous.
we have whimsy with something like this, I mean, there were episodes that frightened me, there were episodes that made me laugh, there were episodes that, I mean...
I need to rewatch the first one.
Oh, it spanned the gamut of just about every sort of emotion I could have felt,
I need to sit Donna down and make her
from
watch
romance to just to comedic satire. That shot of dude walking, the sun behind him.
That looks like a Dark Tower shot.
That's the vibes that I got right off the bat, man. Yeah, I didn't realize it won an Emmy either. Yeah.
All right, sweet. Well,
Yeah,
Love, Death,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Robots Volume 2, we are very excited.
Indeed.
We got to move on, though. We got
There's a
lots to look at.
lot more to get to. So.
Next up, let's continue in the animation realm. So this is the trailer for the fourth and final season of Castlevania. I
Although
am up
they're-
to date on this. We have been reviewing it as we've, Did I do reviews?
You did one with Dirk. I think you did the first season with Dirk, and then I reviewed 2 and 3 by myself.
Oh,
if
that's
I
right.
remember
Yeah,
correctly.
that's right, 'cause I
I
didn't
just
wanna sit
condensed
on
them
that one,
together. 3 was my favorite season, to be honest, man. I mean, I still remember distinctively the bit where the demon is talking to like the necromancer guy about what his life was like back in Greece and all the like. It was there's some. There's some compelling storytelling.
Apparently, we get what we really want in season 4.
A
which
resurrection of a certain character from
So
what
3,
I
2,
saw
1,
on
go.
Twitter. Yeah.
This is where it all started.
And I like this little romance that developed between those
Yeah.
two. I thought it was cute.
Everything has led us here.
Mr. Belmont.
That's such cool
Which means
animation.
we
Yeah.
are here for a reason.
These are the same guys that are animating the Masters of the Universe reboot.
Correct. And
They also did Blood of Zeus, which was good.
as if Kevin Smith hasn't
Where would you
got
like
me
to start?
salivating enough about
I
that
know,
show.
The whole world's gone crazy.
Yeah, bitch.
Cool.
We've lost many people tonight.
Okay, some more a la
Here's
carte.
your boy.
He had such a weird arc in that 3rd season, man. I mean,
Something for you.
Sisters, Hector is finally ready to start making night creatures.
oh yes. I liked how they
When
expanded
does this
upon
drop
these
again? It
other.
drops like next week, right?
Yeah.
Next Friday?
There is
Same
there
day
is so
as
much
Spiral?
there is so much television coming to Netflix this month
You
of the
have
horror
one
variety.
person he was trying to bring back from the dead.
Oh, let
This
me
won't take
guess.
long to get through, though.
Decodes as Vlad Dracula Tepesh.
Yeah, because
Why
these
the
were like.
fuck would anyone do that? you do that? I would fucking kill you twice.
Although they have been saying they're going to do a spin-off of some sort.
Oh, really?
But,
Well,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
but that this is like the end
Sure,
of
what the hell?
this story proper. Yeah.
Well, at least they know when to
He
end
was
the
a
story
fascinating,
proper.
almost like anti-hero kind of.
Plan has evolved.
That was a cool shot walking up the blood stairs.
Conquest. Kill everything you see. Begin.
It's not that much of a commitment either. The first season
No.
was, what, 6 episodes? And
Six,
then...
and I think 2 and 3 were maybe 8 or 10.
Or
but-
8 or 10 each, yeah.
Yeah, but the fact that they're 20-something minute episodes.
They go quick.
And I did really love in the 3rd season how it was like villains against villains to a degree.
Yeah.
That always intrigues
Oh, yeah,
me.
that's right. It was all of Dracula's, like, subordinates fighting each other and shit.
Power struggle.
Yeah, that looks good.
Friggin' cool, man.
Looks good.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat your soul.
Dude.
Yo!
Banged up there, man.
That's cool, though. So anyone that's been on the fence
May
about
13th.
watching this
That's
series...
this Thursday.
anyone that's been on the fence about watching this series, give it a try, because
Indeed.
this is the end. It tells a full story across seasons 1 through 4. It's not an incredibly long and involved story, but it's dope animation. It's cool Castlevania representation.
Yeah.
In the absence of a new game or anything like that. So
Yeah, and
I
yet-
think it's absolutely worth everyone's time.
Most stuff, and I don't think you have to be like somebody who played the video games to appreciate this, guys. I mean, this was, and it was delightfully R-rated, which Netflix doesn't always veer into that territory with their series. But this one, as you could tell by the F-bomb that Belmont drops and some of the violence in this trailer, it goes for it, guys. It's very entertaining.
Indeed.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
All right, so that's Castlevania Season 4. Excited about that. Let's go ahead and jump on the final trailer for A Quiet Place Part 2. Now, this we actually get to see a little early. We get to go see
Monday
on the Monday before it comes out that Friday. The funny thing is, this was the last screening that we had planned before the pandemic hit.
Indeed. Yeah, this
so
actually...
a year and a half ago.
Yeah, they had the world premiere for this movie. Like, shit tons of critics saw it and have just had to sit on it due to embargo. So, finally, right? And I can't wait for this film. One of my most anticipated, although intriguingly enough, without getting too into it, just how Hollywood is changing right now. Krasinski and his wife have this big disagreement with the theater right now because because they basically they took less money up front because they had this built-in back end, and now it's going to be in theaters for like half the average time. So all kinds of squabbling, but most importantly, this was one of my favorite films of the year. 2018, I think was when it initially.
I think it was
came
my
out.
number 1 or number 2. I can't remember which.
Oh, so damn good, and did so much with a PG-13 rating. This is, I can't wait.
All right, let's take a look at this final trailer.
Out.
Do we get more creature goodness? Let's find out. 3,
I
2,
hope
1,
so.
go!
Final trailer.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it already. The small town getting attacked by creatures. No one does this. Oh, it's John.
Yeah. Also directing this particular.
Oh, it's the shuttle that gets his son killed. Wow, they're even doing that. Oh, this is so this is literally the same store.
A bomb, I think.
Oh snap, bro. Yo, I hope this intro is like. I hope it's like a 20 to 30 minute intro.
Yeah, it looks relentless, man. And I'm really glad that they're jumping back and starting and showing how this all started and then moving back forward.
I don't know why he came all the way up here.
God, I love this movie. That first movie was so good.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy, dude. Love Cillian Murphy.
Silent Apocalypse. That, again, keep in mind, we have a best monster list coming up, and this might be making an appearance.
Yeah, there's my dude.
Most people have
Ever since 2018. Yeah, and I forgot.
Jaime Hansu!
Yeah, he's in this too.
Cillian Murphy, right?
Yeah, Cillian Murphy, which I didn't know that was the pronunciation until I saw him on
years.
Irish TV, and that's how they introduced him. So.
Yo.
This looks like it's taking the Cameron approach, and bigger and crazier and more violent.
Ooh, Jaime gets taken away. All right.
I hope that's not me.
Oh! So the creature's using the.
Oh, dang.
All right, bro. Yeah, I was
and
already
notice
in.
how they are very much.
But I'm back in again. Okay, so your thoughts on this trailer? Not that we needed to be sold again.
As if I wasn't pumped enough already. Just to double down on what I said a moment ago, in case there's too much going on with the sound in the trailer. I have always appreciated the Cameron factor. Like Alien to Aliens, and this looks like that is what
that space shuttle hurts.
It looks like it does. Looks like that is what is happening. I mean, what an assembly! Like adding additional talent, and like Cillian and like yeah, man, yeah, and this looks. So
what are our thoughts on the fact that people are saying John Krasinski and Emily Blunt should play Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic in the reboot?
I've heard that coming out a lot because
I know that you've heard that. What do you think about it? Is what I'm asking.
I
would love it personally. I would absolutely love it.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of a better duo, especially in the fact that they have the real life chemistry, and often that. Okay, occasionally it doesn't work on screen, but more often than not, it truly does.
She'd be a fantastic Sue. He would be a fantastic Reed.
Agreed.
Straight up. Like, they would be one of the best choices in Hollywood. Yeah. So hopefully they do that. All right, so, yeah, we're on board for this. We don't need any more discussion on it.
I mean, in some ways, I didn't even need to see a final trailer to get me even more stoked for this movie, but I'm glad we got this last little look and are still kind of maintaining an ambiguity about the intentions of Cillian and some of these other, characters, because it's like, okay, is it going to be like a Walking Dead sort of situation where, some of the people they could potentially encounter could be, possibly even worse than the monsters that are out there, because just trying to save their own skin. So
the next thing we're doing is a Shudder release. They recently acquired the unreleased property from George Romero called The Amusement Park. So they released a trailer for it. And so George Romero is seeing a weird renaissance this year, because not only is The Amusement Park getting a release, but they are also apparently working on his unfinished zombie movie as well.
And also within the last year we had, I believe it was called The Living Dead, which was that book that they finally had somebody ghostwrite and finish and stuff. And so my skepticism here is, I think there was a reason why it was never released, is what I suspect. But
find out from the trailer, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
all we have to judge is this, so let's find out.
It looked gritty and grindhousey from the images that I've seen floating around, but I haven't watched this trailer.
Let's watch the trailer. So 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, they're framing it up all as
thought to be lost. That's such a cool story for a movie, though. Like, people try and make up stories like that.
No.
Two young lovers. You want your fortune told.
We want to see what our life is going to be like.
What part of life?
When we get old.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
See it all.
Boy, the editing.
There's nothing outside. I'm going outside anyway. There's nothing.
Oh no, I think you might be right.
Because I heard it wasn't quite a finished movie, and that was one of the reasons. Lost masterpiece in 4K.
Lost masterpiece? That's a bit much. Oh, come on.
Okay, they're
That's
hyping.
a lot of hyperbole.
They're hyping it. Hyperbole. Yeah.
The future and curiosity to what you will find there. The man in the amusement park is a mirror image of yourself. Separated only by the passage of time.
I'm definitely.
There's nothing out there. I'll see for myself. Bye.
I'm not getting much of a sense of narrative.
Yeah, me neither.
Unfortunately.
I'll see you in the park someday.
Oh,
Someday.
that doesn't look great. Okay.
No, unfortunately it doesn't, and that's where I could be wrong, guys. Okay, but I was under the impression that this movie wasn't quite finished, and like he ran out of funding or something, and that's why there was still stuff left to be done. Like this scene is affected for me initially, where she's like, "Oh, you think you're gonna grow old?" Like, you know, that's a little, you know, possibly not naive and presumptive and whatnot. She's quite pretty. But yeah, I'm really curious what is going on. I like the drive-in, you know, grindhousey type look though. I'm into that. And for being restored in 4K, it looks good, you know. But yeah, I'm not trying to go into this, especially after all the hype quotes, with too much expectation, you know. So.
Okay, yeah, me neither. This doesn't look that good to me, but I guess it remains to be seen if it comes together in the ultimate edit, but it does not encourage me, unfortunately.
Visually overwhelming.
Yeah, says RogerEbert.com. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go on. So, do we want to
spot
watch
on
the full
sometimes.
trailer for Oxygen? Is that...
Oh, that's the new...
we watched a trailer for it. All right, so let's just go ahead and... Yeah, the new Alexander Aja. This is the new trailer. It's a full trailer.
I believe it is in French, if I'm not mistaken. So,
oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, it's got subtitles.
Subtitles, obviously. But,
all right, if this is a redo on the trailer, forgive me, but it's a new version of the trailer, at least.
Yeah. And so for those who don't know, I mean, this guy did, like High Tension, and then he also most recently did Crawl, which was terrific. A couple remakes.
Hills Have Eyes reboot.
Hills Have Eyes, and also the Piranha reboot, too.
Yep.
So,
3, 2, 1, go!
Great director.
I get him and Fede Alvarez mixed up sometimes.
It is a sci-fi sort of thing from what I understand.
We're already getting more than we did in the last one, though. That's right. In the last one, it was just this chick in the box.
It was just waking up in there. It's almost like a HAL kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of,
a little bit.
In French, it's very seductive.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Cal.
Oh, that's fucked up. Get out of here. She's not stuck in this thing the whole movie, is she? Oh, bro, no. Claustrophobia, no-go for me.
Yeah, it is relative.
That's a claustrophobia, no-go for me, dog.
It's pretty unnerving, man.
That's a no for me, dog.
Or is it like a Matrix kind of thing? Like, waking...
Watch, she gets out at the very end, and it's just as sterile of an environment outside the pod.
I think it's a series and not a movie,
really?
but I could be wrong. Yeah, May 12th. Also, this upcoming
right around
week,
the corner.
Dude,
This is why I gotta knock this thing out real quick.
Yeah.
I might just put it up tomorrow. You can put up Hail in the afternoon if you want, since it's
on Tuesday.
So far from everything else.
That is the tough thing about like the timing of the relaunch a little bit, is there's so much new content coming out. It's crazy.
It's alright, we'll still get it covered.
Yeah. Not to be considered with We've Got This covered, because
the trailer reactions do well for us, so I don't.
They always do. Yeah, they do.
Trailer reaction roundups. It's not such a bad thing.
I'm trying to think of what I've seen Laurent in, because I know I've seen her in a few things before this.
Oh man!
I was about to say I was getting for a second.
So it's a lot.
Prometheus vibes.
It's her being stuck in there and then memory the whole time. It's a weird kind of buried alive kind of feel. But that's gorgeous though.
Yeah, very pretty looking. Oh God.
Oh man. That is like a fucked up Buried Alive.
Yeah.
So I'm into it,
Yeah,
but it
same,
doesn't look
same.
like it's going to be a fun watch necessarily.
Well, fun and compelling. I mean, they don't always go hand in hand, unfortunately.
True.
But yeah, I mean, this is a director that has earned his reputation, and you know, especially from a visual standpoint and from compelling storytelling and whatnot. So,
Sure.
yeah, man, and anything sci-fi that deals with like the thriller horror sort of approach. Yes, a simple concept to a degree, but how they end up exploring it is what I'm definitely the most intrigued about. So yeah. Busy week of potential watching. I mean, I guess if we're only going to be covering a lot of this stuff at the end of the month, we have time, but...
We'll get to it when we get to it.
Yeah, indeed. But
all right, so...
This looks very solid.
Oxygen!
Indeed.
Looks good enough.
Oxygen.
Let's do... So now we're going to get into trailers for stuff that are, less big.
Yeah, a little less prolific.
But, sign off if you want. But the next one we're going to look at is something called Funhouse.
Not to be confused with Toby Hooper's The Funhouse.
Correct. 3-2. That's a beautiful home. God damn, would I love to
right?
own that place. Oh,
yeah.
I think this is gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. So, all right, let's watch it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here.
Oh, fuck. I want this place so bad.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Welcome to Fergus's House of Fun.
Ooh.
Now broadcasting live to the entire world.
Fergus's House of Fun.
So, reality show killing thing. I dig it. I like this. Ooh.
Hey, now.
Fucking hell.
Is entertainment.
Damn,
and
son.
your death, no matter how insignificant that may be, is entertainment. Some will weep for you. Others will laugh. But make no mistake, the vast majority of people who watch you die will feel absolutely nothing.
I don't know why with these panda-looking things.
I like that they're
I'm getting a My
8-bit.
Chemical Romance vibe a little bit from some of their later music videos from Danger Days. Okay, what's going on here?
I kind of dig it. It's very low budge for the story they're trying to tell.
It looks like something I would most definitely be renting on the VODs, from Redbox or Amazon or something.
It looks like something that if they had put big budget into, it would do well in the theater, though.
Exceedingly more intriguing, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'll be seeking it out. Although, God bless America, there's some good-looking women in this.
They definitely are. The expression on that riot police guy's face was pretty funny to me.
Again, we have a lot to get through here, so quick thoughts. Doesn't look great. I don't know that I would seek it out. I would watch it if it pops up for free on Shudder or something like that. But otherwise, don't really care.
Yeah. I'm gonna second that notion, man. I mean, and not that the acting looks too incredibly terrible or anything. It's befitting the type of story that they're trying to tell. And back to this again. Anyway, there's been so many of these. Making Monsters was another one with this reality sort of aspect that we watched in the last year or so. I'm a little less about them, but I mean, at least with some of these drone shots and other bits and I don't think it's totally devoid of budget. It's the design of these panda bear fighter guys that I'm just kind of laughing about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, that is what it is. It doesn't really do anything for me. I don't really particularly care about the story or.
And I'm curious about what is are they being forced to fight? Are they being
it's a
held
little tough to tell, but and they shouldn't be able to break out that easily if so. So, all right. Not that interesting. We're gonna move on. Next one is something called Seasons, which may be an anthology, but let's give it a try.
I can't say this was one that popped
3, 2,
on
1,
my
go.
radar. Yeah. Subsoil films.
What a winter's wind sends a chill through your bones.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We'll have the entire house to ourselves.
Or the terrific fright that overpowers you on All Hallows Eve.
Well, it is Halloween, isn't it?
Well, I appreciate the phantasm appreciation,
We're going
but
fucking trick-or-treating.
Hey, Jack, what are you doing up there?
We're getting ready to go trick-or-treating. What are you guys, masturbating?
Reggie! Oh, man. This is an anthology, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're still trying to find funding for all the segments from what I was reading.
Come back for me.
Oh, is that?
Someone.
Oh.
Oh, creature.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's D. Wallace. Yeah.
Oh, what is D? What the fuck is this? How did they secure D. Wallace? Is that her, really?
Pretty sure.
God damn.
Only lasts but a moment.
Oh boy. Lisa,
Lisa
Wilcox.
Wilcox.
I
I'm a
was like, that's
dumbass.
not D. Wallace.
Still
from Nightmare on Elm Street, 4 and 5.
Yeah,
Oh
that freeze
Lord.
frame was a
Okay.
little rough.
Yeah, not so much for me. Not so much for me. All right, so I don't know. Hey, do you have any thoughts on this one? I don't think we need to spend that much time on it.
Not too much more than beyond some of the assessments already.
Okay, well that was Seasons.
Yeah.
Next, probably not going to be much better. The Curse of Humpty Dumpty.
Wow.
I don't know. The creature looked kind of interesting in the thumbnail. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Any family history of memory problems?
Again, we're going to burn through these last few.
Now, I'm trying to remember if Humpty Dumpty was in fact created in the Lewis Carroll story, or if he was just sending up the nursery rhyme and expanding upon it. Because I don't.
What
I can't
Lewis
say I
Carroll
remember.
story? Alice in Wonderland?
Through the Looking Glass, the sequel. That's where
Humpty Dumpty?
She encounters Humpty Dumpty in that.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
You can't manage in this big household.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I
Wow.
love Through the Looking Glass. I actually
How did I
prefer
learn
it
that
to
at
Alice's
my age? That's-
Adventures in Wonderland.
I don't know. That's
To be 23 and to learn something like that right now, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that doll
Okay,
is
I
messed
like
up
the
looking.
design. Yeah, I like the design of the doll.
Well, see, that's why I was like, all right, I'll watch this trailer at least.
I was gonna say this would probably affect Marsha Parker,
Ugh.
MPH a little bit more, but
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
okay. I like the little bloopy synths coming in. You know
I
they're
fell.
gonna, you know they're gonna
Oh my,
alter
I
the
fell.
rhyme scheme to make it creepy.
Couldn't put his victims back together again.
Wendy, how much do you...
Or it could be wrong. If they're clever, they have changed the final line. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe not. Yeah.
I saw it. I know what a dream is and I know what reality is. I'm not crazy.
She's good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's convincing.
One that everyone adored.
Oh, it's huge. I don't like it.
I'm getting some Dead Silence vibes a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
How's Humpty?
Which I've been thinking about
Has he been
revisiting
behaving
lately.
himself?
Ah. Ooh.
Dang. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yo, that's like very Krampus.
Okay, that was significantly better than the previous trailer, actually. At least for me. Maybe,
Still not great.
It's not
I mean,
great.
I'm still not going to watch it, but
it looked the, it looked
look
the
better.
slightest bit more polished than
Yeah.
than the last film, and
The slightest bit.
Slightest bit, yeah, just a smidge,
Just a
tinge, yeah.
All right, so let's move on from Humpty Dumpty. Let's move on to something called The Retreat. I think this is in the thumbnail, so hopefully this one is. This one might be like the sleeper indie hit. Let's find out.
Yeah, never know.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about this place that we're going to. According to their profile, let me guess, they're excited to share their little slice of heaven.
Oh.
Oh, lesbian.
Lesbian seagull. Anybody remember that?
Fly, lesbian seagull. What is that? Is that Beavis and Butthead?
Mm-hmm. To America. The soundtrack.
They're Mr. Anderson or whatever, their teacher.
She's like smoking a black and mild.
Oh!
Ew. Oh, fuck. Ugh.
Zoink, Scoob. Jesus, they're everywhere. Oh, Lord.
There's something about seeing people caught in bear traps in films that has always just unnerved me
irked you.
immensely.
No smile. No.
Okay, so
douche.
So
I want to smile.
So we're going torture porn.
Fuck
Okay.
off.
No, I recognize that schmuckle.
We're next, they're gonna kill us.
Listen to me. We're gonna get out of here together.
Oh, snap.
What is wrong with
Again, this trailer at least is executed better than the
Yeah.
last few.
We're gonna kill him. Time to call.
Okay, so a mixture kind of torture porn and maybe the... I'm hoping not rape revenge, like, sort of thing.
Looks a little bit like the Furies. Okay. Not bad.
Not terrible. I'm moderately intrigued in Canadian film from what I was just seeing. Yeah, man, they treat their horror with a pretty decent level of respect and stuff. I mean, granted, neither of those subgenres that I just mentioned, you know, whether it's the, you know, woman seeking revenge or even the torture porn are personal favorites of mine, but yeah, it looks decently shot, and, you know, acting is, you know, solid.
Yeah.
Solid. So.
Enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, this one,
like that
it looks
shot.
okay.
I like that shot with the blowing
I'm more
trees.
intrigued here than I am with the other stuff because it looks like they put a little more effort into the way they shot it. But effort. All right, so next up, let's do something called Women.
I have some experience with that.
3, 2, 1, go.
The assignment is, how has society evolved in terms of beauty standards?
Oh boy.
I didn't know you worked here.
Ew.
I could give you a ride.
Yeah, he doesn't seem creepy at all.
No,
Well,
not
I
at
gotta
all.
get going.
Yes?
This does not feel as well shot as
So you telling me we got nothing?
The victim was an adult female. There is evidence of both vaginal and anal intercourse.
Okay,
Ew,
really?
I'm bringing in a new girl.
Even after what happened last time.
Yeah. I don't have to have back-to-back unpleasantness of this
I know.
variety.
It's not for you.
He's not.
He's not
that
super creepy.
No.
You know who.
He feels like he's acting
Trying pretty hard, yeah.
trying to act creepy as opposed to being genuinely creepy.
He's watching us.
I think that church looked creepier than just about everything I've seen so far in this trailer.
We gotta get out of here.
Okay, so serial killer, obviously. That's an unnerving shot. They could have thought of a more inventive title.
Something, yeah, better than just
Yeah.
women. Yeah, this one doesn't interest me.
Yeah, not at all.
Doesn't really do it for me. Don't care. All right, moving on.
Sorry.
Couple more.
Sorry.
This is another one that might not be good, but this is featuring two people from the past.
Ironically enough, I just saw that this is already available.
Oh, really?
Already on Prime.
All right.
Yeah, so it's got Eddie Furlong and oh god, who's the other actor? It's another older
Corey Feldman?
Corey Feldman.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
let's
already
just
on Amazon Prime.
Let's official trailer 2013.
Yeah, this movie was made a long ass time ago, and
Lord.
it was released in Japan like years ago, and now it's finally coming over to America.
Oh, Christ. All right, Zombie King, 3, 2, 1, go.
So would this have been around the time that he did the Night of the Demons remake? I wanna
probably
say?
around then.
Yeah.
Hell has been raised. Sod this.
Whoa,
touchdown!
Oh, God.
This looks hella low
This
budge.
looks awful.
Oh, man. Oh, look at
Yeah,
Feldman,
that's
dude. He is
Feldman.
hamming it up.
Let's kick some zombie ass.
Oh, so is it trying to be like Shaun of the Dead
Yeah,
kind of
it
thing?
seems like it.
Chant has begun.
Oh, God.
We got zombies, we got cornfields. How many other tropes can we hit? Is that Milkman?
Oh,
It's a
this looks so
fucking
bad.
shed. You think some zombie went in there looking for tools and locked himself in? Oh, she keeps on.
Oh, he's kind of funny. I don't know about
He's the only
everybody else.
You're
bad too.
Oh, Jesus. That was the best reaction shot they had. Oh, Lord.
Edward Furlong. I like the font. I'll give you guys that.
Bollocks.
He's chewing up the scenery more than the friggin' zombies, dude. So
that was
I'm
really
assuming
bad.
Feldman is the zombie king. Is that what's going on?
Apparently so.
I don't really have a a lot to say about.
No, me neither. All right, well, let's just move on from this one.
Yeah.
All right, so the last trailer is something that's an IFC Films. It's called Werewolves Within.
This is the one that and this is one of my most intrigued because this is from the same guy who did Scare Me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I love Scare Me.
This is his follow-up. So.
That was the best, one of the best ones of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
End on a good one, hopefully.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna have some of those comedic vibes.
Cool. You could use that after everything we've just watched. I gotta piss like a racehorse too.
Hi, boys. This is a community.
Oh my God! Is that the AT&T girl?
Put it on your Kwanzaa.
I think it is.
Oh my God, you might be right.
Like hard work.
Oh, I recognize him. I think that is the AT&T girl.
I don't mind seeing more of her. She's cute. Oh, I know her from stuff too.
I'm sure Robert watched this trailer already.
Nice.
I know it's easy to get caught up in the fear of the situation. I know it's easy to point the finger and fear each other. But can we all just take a breath? Please hold off on being enemies. All I'm asking is that you be a good neighbor. Like Mr. Rogers.
With guns, though.
With guns, yes.
Okay,
All right.
I wish that I wish we would have got a little bit more, but based on just if it was not a Green Band trailer, I think we would have, just had a little bit more insight about whatever sort of gore and goofiness and whatnot. But I'm going to give Josh Rubin a pass here because I enjoyed his previous film so much. I'm very intrigued about this, especially werewolves, man. I mean, they're often underutilized, and I mean, it looks well shot. I dig this. It almost has the Wolf of Snow Hollow kind of vibe to some of the goofiness and the snow and the forestry and whatnot. And yeah, AT&T girl actually doing more than commercials, so good for her. Good for you.
Yeah, no, I think this looks fun. This looks well shot. It looks like it's got some good talent behind it. It doesn't look low budget. It looks like it would be a good time. So, yeah, I would be about this as well.
Yeah, it got some coverage in like Entertainment Weekly and some bigger publications. So presumably, it's a little bit more of an esteemed sort of approach compared to some of the last few things that we just watched. So, and that's not to knock them.
All right, so that's gonna do it, you guys, for all of our trailer reactions this week.
That was extensive.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. Thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel more directly the way that you do. We greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
And gracias, I've been Jaime in Fuego.
I may put this up tomorrow, or being Monday, so look out for Fuego's Hail to Stephen King either tomorrow or 2 days ago, depending on when I put this up.
Yeah. So. Tower Tuesday. We are back to Tower Tuesday. I saw somebody asked. We had the week or so gap.
A little gap. It was a 3-day gap, really, because Saturday to Tuesday, really.
Yeah.
All right. So three. I was gonna say 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So thanks very much for watching. I've been Cecil Laird.
Gracias, Jaime Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.